Welcome back to Trading 360. I'm Nicole Petalides, taking a look at some developing stories for you. This morning, we welcome in Kevin Green, senior markets correspondent. First up here, talking about Palantir. It's down about 7%, a downgrade over at Morgan Stanley. Your thoughts, and explain what analysts are watching.
Yeah, so Morgan Stanley actually did downgrade the stock here to underweight from equal weight and had a new price target of $9, and that's actually up from $8 here. But they do believe that the near-term optimism when it comes to artificial intelligence, compared to where the stock's valuation is right now, does not provide a good risk-reward for investors. And so that's why they are of the belief that right now it's really already run its course for the most part. And they also believe that the visibility of its artificial intelligence platform here, when it comes to monetization, has not really it hasn't been as visible as they would like to see. And even though the government side of the business is actually growing and continues to grow, they do not believe that it's going to offset some of the slowing that we may see in other parts of the business here. When we talk about slowing, it's more of an onboarding situation here, Nicole. That's really the area that the analysts are concerned with. But overall, we are seeing the shares down at this point in time, but we have seen a nice little run up year to date. So let's see if it's going to be able to rebound here in the near term and try to make new highs in the coming months.
Understood. All right. And then as we turn our attention over to OKTA, this one gets an upgrade. Thoughts on this from Evercore ISI?
Yeah, so well, I have Evercore as well as Wells Fargo also did raise their guidance here. Obviously, all of these analysts are really targeting and highlighting the fact that they saw really good growth on the top and bottom line, as well as margin improvement here. Now, we did see a little bit of softening when it comes to the current remaining performance obligations, but the market's really seeing through that. And Nicole, we actually did see OKTA actually lay off around 5% of its workforce earlier this year, and that's starting to show that impact here when it comes to its earnings. Once again, improving the margins here. So I think right now we are seeing the shares up around 11% in the session. Let's see if this is going to hold. But this has really been a bright spot for OKTA here over the last 24 hours because they've had some pretty volatile earnings announcements over the last year and a half. So hopefully this is going to be a good trend for them here in the near term.
Right, understood. So stabilizing the business. This one looks great. I mean, when you say it's up almost 12%, it's a good move. Kevin Green, thank you for that, senior markets correspondent.